Hello everyone, this is Tino Troll, and today I'm playing Shyvana. I queued 5v5 alone, and this is just going to be a brief overview of what she's capable of and how I played her today. This game I actually did fairly well, I'd say. I helped out the team a lot, and I actually thought we were going to lose, and I started trolling the Twitch a little, but we actually won. But I mean, you'll see during the video how everything played through. This is an unranked game. She's still fairly new and people aren't really sure how to build her. So I tried making my own kind of build. A lot of people are either building her off tanky DPS or kind of like an attack speedy Yi type DPS. So I kind of combined the two and it worked out really well. And I hope that you guys enjoy the video. I start off with the Boots of Speed and 3 health potions. I feel like this helps best, but I'll get into that later. You want to get Burnout first, which is your W, and then at level 2 you're going to want Twin Bite, which is Q, and you're going to want to max Burnout first. I feel as though if you build the Beserkers Greaves fast, the 25% attack speed really helps a lot because attack speed is extremely important with her. Her passive pretty much is all based off of your attack speed. It buffs your abilities based on your every melee attack you do. So, for example, your Q. Your Q is reduced by a 0.5 second cooldown, I believe, every time you do a melee swing. So that, towards the end of the game, becomes spammable and is extremely, extremely powerful. So, attack speed with her is more than likely your best bet. So, here, I already scored 2 kills and I forgot to videotape it. But, we get some hits in on the tower at only 5 minutes in. We're both at about half health here because of the jacks, and we just end up chilling for a while. Now, when I'm sitting in the bushes, I decide to B, and then I quickly disregard that and just chill there for a second. So, the mummy ends up coming back, and I notice middle is kind of getting worked, but I can't really do much about that right now. So, the mummy's back, and we decide to go in on him. I charge in, use my Twin Bite. He gets extremely low, but the Jack jumps on me and I end up getting really low with an exhaust on me. I flash out and use my W to try to sprint out of there as soon as it comes off cooldown. That is my favorite thing about her, is being able to run out of combat. She pretty much has a free ghost every 10 seconds, I believe it is, and Trent ends up dying and there's not much I can do. But I still am alive and I just guard the turret until I can be...
They have faced nothing like me.
I beat after getting my 3rd kill to pick up my Beserkers Greaves and my Wriggles Razors. And I also bought a health potion just because if anything happens I can get some extra health. Now the Wriggles Razors, you're going to build those into a Wriggles Lantern. You want to get that pretty early because you can end up selling it afterward to get your Bloodthirster, which is what I end up doing. And it's also a really good starting item. It gives you lifesteal, which is good with her, armor, which is always good, and you get some damage. You also get the sight ward, which is pretty important. And here we push them back to their turret. Now, nothing happens right now, but soon there will be some action. I managed to get my ult, and I'm about to jump in. Trin goes in, uses the chicken, I jump in, and we start putting out some damage on both of them. Now, I get stunned and Trin dies by the turret. They chase me and I'm extremely low. So I decide to run with my W. And here, he chases me and stands right in my fire, which helps me a lot. I end up using Twin Claws and claw him in the face and he dies. I get out of Dragon Form and I land a steel shot on Jax for a 2nd kill, scoring a double kill. Okay, here with my Wriggles Lantern, I put a ward in the bushes. And now I'm 7-0 here. This is where my first death comes in. I figured the Twitch is going to engage first so we can go in for a kill, because I have my ult up. Wrong. I get snared by the mummy, and Twitch seems to just sit there. I'm taking a lot of damage, and I have exhaust on me, and I use my Dragon Form to jump out of harm's way. I use my W, put some fire down, and I'm safe. I try to blow some Dragon Breath on Jax, but he ends up jumping on me and getting that kill. So, I managed to die again, but I'm doing the best of my team somehow. I'm pretty much carrying the team at this point, as bad as that sounds, and we're pushed back really far. We're only 13 minutes in and we've lost 2 towers, about to lose our 3rd one. Now, here I just clear this minion wave, and I decide to go help Trind.
I go. Without remorse.
Here's where we lose our third tower. Now, I go to push a minion wave in middle because about 3 of my teammates are about to die here. There it is. And I push Jax back, and I just push a minion wave. I go in again to scare him away. And then I decide to run back through the woods. I have a Phantom Dancer here already in the game. This shows you how good I'm doing. Phantom Dancer with her is probably the best big item you want to get first. I see the mummy running through the woods, and I jump on him with the dragon and kill him. But this leads to my demise as Graves and Jax come and kill me. This is where I lose all hope, and that most of their team is fed, and I am the only one on our team doing remotely good. Here, from across the map, I seen my teammates needed help. So, I come down and immediately dragon form right into the bushes and push back that Cassidon's health quite a lot. We go in, and all of our teammates are doing great, Tyre's healing, and we end up taking out a good amount of their team. This is one of the major turning points in the game.
Enemies of Demacia will fall.
Now, here we see Jax, and I decide to just turret dive him, considering how high my health is. I go after him, he puts up Ghost, he's not really a threat for us, and we get the kill. We end up getting this turret also, as I take out this minion wave, and I scare back the oncoming other enemy teammate.
By the blood of my father, I will end him as destroyed her.
I tell my team to fall back at this point, considering they're beginning to retaliate. I'm low health, and we push them back pretty much to where an even amount in a game, and we can actually win.
Without remorse. Your team has will fall.
As you can see here, we're just playing defense as of now, and I decided to go in the jungle and just kill a couple wraiths to get some extra gold. Now, if you look at my build thus far, I got my Bloodthirster by selling my Wriggles Lantern, my Phantom Dancer, and my Frozen Mallet. The Frozen Mallet is great with her. It slows all the enemies, and you get a ton of health. So, I decided to buy a Warmogs next, followed by an Atmas Impaler. Everything worked out fine from here. So, someone put down a ward, and I saw Jax. So I decided to go in. I decided not to use my ult just yet and to save it for the big team fight. We killed Jax, putting them behind. So, at this point, I'm pretty much a tank. So, I dive in the middle of all of them. We get an exhaust down, and we start putting out heavy damage on all of them. I end up dying right here, but everyone is extremely low, and we set up a nice push from here on out. And this is another major turning point in the game, and helped get us the win.
They have faced nothing like me.
We got pushed back to our base here and we're forced to play defense. They managed to get Baron, and we're all just playing heavy D, and no one is engaging just yet. We're just harassing with pokes and whatever else we can do. Although we did get one of their Nexus turrets, which will help us later on. Here, I'm almost at full build. I got my Warmogs, and I get a chainmail, which I'm going to build into an Atmas. I decide to go full tank mode. I rush in, and I just start going ham. I put out as much damage as possible, and we score a kill on the Jacks. We end up just picking them off one by one as they try to run away from all of our damage. I get a kill on the Zin, then we chase the Cass, and he flashes away. We get a kill on the Greaves, and this puts us way ahead of the game, and we end up pushing for a final push and win.
The quiet before battle. The dragon nears. The enemy's an enemy has been slain. Ace. The might of the Marcidies will prevail. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. They are
And this, my friends, is how you carry with Shyvana. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a nice day, and comebacks are capable.
You are nothing more than glass, waiting to be smashed.
victory!